Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Mr. Team Guy and welcome to upcoming game releases for 2016 September. The first game I want to talk about is ReCore. ReCore is an upcoming action-adventure video game developed by Concept and Armature Studios, published by Microsoft Studios for PC and Xbox One. One of the first brave volunteers for a Far Eden colony, Julie Adams, wakes up after centuries in cryosleep to find that nothing has gone according to the plan. With her trusty Corebot companion Mac, Julie begins her adventure in Far Eden to save mankind from a terrible fate. The development team has said that the environment in which the game takes place will shift and change depending on the weather. In particular, the maps the game is played on will be drastically changed after a large sandstorm. Sometimes, an area the player was aiming for will be blocked off. At other times, something might be revealed that was completely unseen before the storm hit the area. It is unknown if the robotic companions can be controlled or operate entirely independent of Julie. Okay, let's move on to the second game. Batman, the Telltale Series Episode 1. Batman, the Telltale Series is an episodic point-and-click graphic adventure video game developed and published by Telltale Games and distributed by Warner Bros. It will be available on Android, iOS, PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PlayStation 3 and 4. The player will take the role of Batman as both a superhero and Bruce Wayne, his alter ego. At times, the game will offer the player a choice of approaching a situation as Wayne or as Batman. The game's narrative will offer a fresh interpretation of the universe set in current times, not tied to any existing of Batman in games, films, or comics, according to Telltale Games. According to Brunner, the game is set a few years after Wayne decides to become Batman, giving them flexibility in the writing and gameplay to give a player some control on how they want to play the character. The game will feature a similar branching narrative as other past Telltale games, giving the player options for how to approach the situation and having that choice affect later events in the game. The game includes action sequences that are resolved similar to Telltale other games using quick time events. The series will also include investigation sequences, allowing the player to use Batman's detective skills to progress the story. The series will introduce a new feature for Telltale games called Crowdplay, an optional feature available on computer and console versions of a game. Crowdplay is designed to allow the game to be watched by an audience and allow them to participate in the decision-making process. Okay, let's move to the next one, The Bunker. The Bunker is a completely live-action horror game from Splendid Games in collaboration with Wales Interactive and Last Chance Films. The Bunker will be available for PC. It follows John, the last survivor in a government bunker in aftermath of England's obliteration in nuclear war. Horror tradition dictates that all is not as it seems, and there are hints at terrors in the depth of the bunker, in addition to John's own unstable mind. I find that real terror in horror games is a direct consequence of player control. You can't look away or you will end up stuck on the scenery while monsters chew on your spine. So I would dare to say, let's give it a shot. Maybe Bunker will be a great horror game. Let's move on. Aragami. The game will be launched on PC and PS4 with an Xbox One version to follow. Aragami is an upcoming stealth ninja game developed by Spanish game developer Lindsay Works. The game was originally titled Twin Souls: The Path of Shadows. The players will play the role of Aragami, an assassin with supernatural abilities. The player can teleport between shadows and will face an enemy army that goes by the name of Kaiho. This opposing army is forced by warriors with the power to control the light. It will be interesting to see what new stuff can Aragami bring to stealth games. Okay, the last game I want to talk about is called Final Fantasy XV. Final Fantasy XV is an upcoming action role-playing video game, being developed and published by Square Enix for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and currently scheduled for a worldwide release on September 30th. It is a major departure from previous games, providing a darker atmosphere that focuses on more realistic environments and human characters than previous entries. Final Fantasy XV is an open-world action role-playing game with strategic elements. The characters have the ability to traverse environments in a free-running style, which also extends to battle with larger enemies, a day-night cycle and dynamic weather system in effect across the world, with transient effects such as rain affecting things such as a character's clothing. Magic also affect the environment. Markers can be placed around the environment to help with navigation. The world is a large connected landmass that can be explored on foot or by using the party's car. Loading screens are only encountered when a party is entering a city or town. They can visit such locations to rest in hotels or buy equipment and ingredients for cooking during camping. The game features an open world environment and action-based battle system similar to a Kingdom Hearts series. Final Fantasy 15 will be available on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 on September 30th. Ladies and gentlemen, those were upcoming games of 2016 September. Are you excited for these upcoming games? Or did I miss something? Tell me in the comment section below. With that being said, thank you for watching and have a nice day.